Hawaiian Islands to Orient, contact clearance for every 126.5.
And Chalk 6 is taking fire. Okay, convert south of the river. I see you coming to the red tracer. I just called him. You see him well.
Since the dawn of the first age, by the elders it was foretold, a mighty pure that would rise when needed most. Their words would inspire enlightenment among the common. As it was prophesied, it has come to pass. Everybody has a podcast.
Quite often during the day, let's say it's about 1 or 2, 3 p.m., just about the time I'm getting that 2:30 feeling, I'll get a call. I'll have to go on site to a client's location. My job sometimes requires me to go on site, and I always love it when it's time to go downtown. Now, most people who know me would say, well, Ryan, you hate downtown, you hate Austin and how it's congested. What are you talking about? Here's why. Going through downtown, there is a river. And this is Town Lake, is what everyone calls it. And around Town Lake is a jogging track. And if you hit that bitch about 2:30, all the beautiful people are jogging. All the beautiful people. Oh, there's always some eye candy. It's wonderful. I've almost crashed at least 20 times, just veering my head about 17 degrees to the right. And I just
knew that was coming.
My girlfriend just threw printer ink at me.
He meant the guy.
But
I don't understand.
Ryan, you saved $20 on it according to the label, so that's looking up.
So it's always great to have to drive by there during the day. But then I'm hit with some questions. Even the guys. Hey, no homo, you guys. No homo. Even the guys are beautiful. I'm talking tan, sculpted. Their shirts are off. These are the beautiful people. This is where they are at Austin on a weekday at 2:30. They're out jogging. Hey, you got to keep that physique.
Yeah, because their shift at Wagabag doesn't start till 6.
Well, that's what I want to talk to you guys about. What do these people do that they're allowed to go jogging at 2 to 2:30 every weekday? Because I can assure you guys, if my boss said, all right, Ryan, go jog, I would fucking go do it, and I would probably weigh about 40 pounds less. What do these people do that enables them to do this every weekday? I have some theories. I want to know what you guys think.
Well, one of them, a lot of them are DJs. But really they're working at fucking Wagabag or fucking Sefco or at some fucking place where you get off on a Tuesday at 2.
They're bartending at Threadgills,
Oh, yeah, a lot of bartenders. Good call.
Yeah.
You think a lot of because bartenders are typically beautiful people, too, because they're always out and about.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Probably bartenders and... probably musicians, probably a lot of musicians, or like aspiring,
quote unquote. Yeah, let's go with aspiring.
Aspire, yeah. Let's always attach the aspiring label to anything in Austin. I like those theories. I had 2 theories myself. One of those is you're somebody's fucking sugar fuck toy. So these little hot 23-year-olds. There's some old man in a tower that's watching them jog, and he's fixing to put it in them. I'm pretty sure.
I disagree. Has anybody here... I mean, okay, we've all met like 1 or 2 sugar whatevers, but for the most part, those people really still don't exist as much as people think they do. And more importantly, those people are not really like there's not a sugar daddy. There's just a dad who pays for their fucking lifestyle. Their actual father is paying for them to have a fucking, Honda Civic and not work while they live in Austin.
No, I do like the dad theory. Clark, I think the sugar daddy thing happens way more than you think, though. I mean, obviously they're not going to tell you that some old 55-year-old man is paying for their trip to Cabo next week. The other thing I would say is you would have to have a substantial amount of money coming in, whether it's from a sugar daddy or daddy. Here's the reason being, I typically, if I were to go jogging, I'm not going to drive all the way downtown just to go jogging. I live in a part of town where rent is cheaper because I don't have as much money. I would assume that by jogging downtown, you live close to downtown. It only makes sense. I mean, there are a lot of places to go jogging. So the very fact that that's their jogging location, I would say definitely puts them in. There's some sort of financial income that allows them to live close to downtown. And that's going to be expensive. What do you think, Billy?
Well, I mean, I have to agree with you, Ryan, on the sugar daddy thing. I think there's probably more in Austin, probably than what we're used to, being in a bigger city. Because I know the way men are. And once a guy goes through his divorce with his wife he's been married to since college, and he's in his late 40s, maybe early 50s, he wants to get a trophy wife because he's got a good job, he's got the country club, he's got everything else in life, but he needs that trophy wife. So he probably does. He probably tells her like, "Oh, honey, don't worry about it. Go shopping till 2, then go jog with your friends, and then I'll stand in the window of my office and finger my belly button as I watch you run around the track."
I thought you were going to say his secretary.
I thought that was where it was going to.
or secretary, or
I
you
mean,
got 2 hands. You can do both.
Well, her name is Miss Belly Button, so
Hold my calls and my cack.
Well, I'm envious, and I'm glad I get to drive by. But yeah, I also hate them, and I seethe with anger. This goes back to conversations we've had on this podcast many times before. What the fuck are you people doing? Like, we've asked, how do bloggers really make a living? I know some real life bloggers, and it doesn't appear that they have a day job. I've tried to monetize internet things. I've tried this, and you made a little bit of money, but there's no way you could survive on this stuff.
They have to have some kind of supplemental income, whether they're selling their Vicodin prescription for their hurt back or whatever it is. They have to be supplemental income somehow.
Maybe we should do a podcast where you guys come down to Austin, and we'll sit out at 2 o'clock on a Town Lake jogging trail, and we'll do a live podcast from there.
Part of what you never had is called